Okay, the day has finally arrived. It's just past the 30-day challenge, and I need to go ahead and measure my waist to see if I see any difference compared to a month ago. And I'm going to see just where this lies. So it looks like, as expected, I lost about an inch off my waist. I was 35 inches before, 34 inches now, and the reason I felt confident that would be the case, and I haven't measured myself at all in an entire month, is I felt the bloating go away with my belly. You can still see I pretty much have all the same body fat that I had a month ago, or about the same, maybe less, but the bloating is there. The skin is less like full. So anyway, so that's good to know. My weight has maintained the same. I was 151.2 when I started, 151.6 when I finished. I've done absolutely no exercise. That will change. And I lost an inch off my weight, and that's something that the carnivore diet I was pretty confident would happen, and it looks like it did. So there you have it. In my last DEXA scan video, which I'll link below in the description, I decided to do a recomp of my weight of 170 pounds at the time, but in the last 6 months I actually lost more than 15 pounds, so I'm going to talk about my new stats today. So I'm not going to walk you through every line here, but I'm just going to point out the areas which got better. My neck and calves got a slight bit larger, though probably within a margin of error, but my waist and hips each got about 2.5 inches smaller, and I lost about 10 to 12 pounds of fat weight while only losing 5 to 7 pounds of lean body weight. My visceral fat, which is the innermost fat, that got cut in half from about 1 pound to 1/2 pound. My waist to hip ratio, my android gynoid ratio, trunk to leg volume ratio, and body mass index all were improved as well. My body fat percentage dropped in addition to that. So basically all across the board, I lost weight and a lot of health indicators improved, and I've basically become much healthier by almost any objective standard here. The trainer who handled the scanning and the readouts afterwards, he pointed out that since I was on a carnivore diet over the last 30 days, because I told him about it, he said that my water weight, as reflected in this score, was probably reduced a little bit, and that would be reflected in the most of the output by the lean body weight, as reported less than what it probably is. So basically, if you go on a ketogenic diet or a carnivore diet, basically your lean mass will actually be will see the greatest amount of decrease compared to like your fat mass. So that's kind of interesting, at least relative to the amount of weight that you could lose. So I expect once I hydrate back to normal levels, because I'm going to be introducing carbs back into my diet again, I do predict that my lean mass will go up a little bit, and of course my total body weight. But all that's good to know in my opinion. So my goal ultimately is to be 155 pounds total body weight with roughly 135 pounds of lean body weight. That would put me at maybe 15% body fat, roughly in that area. So the bottom line is I need to gain about 20 pounds of lean mass, muscle, etc. In order to essentially lean out but remain the same weight. Now let's take a look at a grocery haul. I hope you didn't think that just because I'm not on the carnivore diet, I'm no longer buying and consuming meat, right? Well, guess what? Here's another grocery haul for a mostly carnivorous diet. I'll actually be eating meat as often as possible, even though I'll be changing things up here. But I've got a couple of these from the store. These are basically cheddar smoked sausages from Eckrich Farms, and they're hardwood smoked. So these will probably be consuming one night. And I'm also going to be eating these chicken drumsticks. This is also from Heritage Farm. These are chicken drumsticks. These are chicken tenderloins, and this will be a part of the meal, likely from pasta, and this will be likely a certain night that we'll have drumsticks. And we actually have another one of these in the fridge, but it was bought another day and it hasn't been opened yet. But we went ahead and bought another one of these, and this is 73% lean, 27% fat, like the other one we have. I didn't bring it out because it was frozen. And this one here, these are boneless pork loin chops. It's a little bit of a value pack. It's a little bit leaner than what I would like, but I'm not the one out there buying it. I'm usually at work when my wife decides to buy these. And next I have breakfast for Saturday and Sunday. I've got basically a little mini cocktail sausages. They're basically Hillshire Farms beef little smokies. And of course 18 eggs, likely to be mixed in with some beef liver, which I'll pick up tomorrow. So as you can tell, meat is still on the menu, and I'm going to be continuing to eat meat throughout the future, basically. I haven't given up on eating carnivorously. I'm just not going to eat only exclusively carnivorously. I'm going to expand to some ketogenic foods as well, generally some higher quality whole foods. Everything I want to eat is going to be whole food, but occasionally I'm going to sort of get a snack here and there and get the occasional dessert, like for special occasions. And I'm not going to limit myself as much when I go eat out, because I still do believe that calories in, calories out is important, and I'm going to base my decisions on that. But I have enjoyed my carnivore experience, and I'm going to continue to essentially be a part of all the carnivore groups that I've been a part of. I'm still finding value in that. I'm still learning a lot, and I'm going to continue to grow and try to become more fit as I do, more strength training, some endurance training. I've got to become more flexible, more agile. So I'm going to try to essentially, I'm over the hill. So as you can tell, I'm not going to be getting any younger. So I need to try to minimize the destructive aspects of getting older and try to remain healthy. I still have the occasional health issue that I have to deal with. It doesn't have to deal with diet per se. And I think that trying to improve food quality and nutrition, as well as exercise and physical activity, all these areas will help improve my life. And I do intend to try to record these things from time to time and make more videos on them. For example, I have on the other side of that wall is basically a 20 foot by 20 foot garage. A portion of it I have allocated to become a home gym. So starting this weekend, I'm going to be doing a little bit of renovating and setting up the foundation of this home gym that I'm building. And then over time, I'm going to add more equipment to it and start exercising there. And I've already got a routine planned out, which I'll go into in a future video. But for now, I'm going to be showing other videos in the future of grocery hauls that I do, of meals that I continue to make. I'm going to try to focus on new and more interesting meals rather than just the same eggs and beef liver every day or hot wings and stuff like that. I want to try to expand and show the other foods I'm going to be eating in the future. And so I'm going to try to provide some value to this channel for those that choose to subscribe and follow my progress. I'm just trying to improve myself. And this channel has been a little bit of a method or a way of holding myself accountable, allowing myself to keep on the ball and keep things rolling. So thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.